You know, a little while ago, somebody said to me, you can't shoot portraits with LED panels. Well, I'm here to prove these doubters wrong. Hi everybody, I'm Kirsten Lutz and you're watching Platypod TV, brought to you by Platypod, where innovation never sleeps. Oh, and just a quick reminder, I won't hassle you to hit that subscribe button just yet. But if you like what you see, I might give you a little nudge later on. Cool? All right, let's do it. Today I'm excited to share 5 awesome ways to use the Lumecube Panel Pro LEDs to create stunning portraits. And guess what? You don't need those massive studio strobes or bulky softboxes to pull it off. All you really need are a few of these super versatile Panel Pros, a model and a sprinkle of creativity. Speaking of models, let's give a warm welcome to Ollie, who is here with us today. The classic Rembrandt lighting setup is all about creating that iconic triangle of light on your subject's cheek. To achieve this, position your key light at about a 45-degree angle to the side of your model's face and slightly above their eye level. This technique not only adds depth and dimension to the portrait, but also evokes a sense of drama and elegance reminiscent of the old masters. You can easily create a larger light source by pairing up 2 Panel Pros with this handy cross-nut adapter. Here I've got them mounted on a Platypod Extreme with a Platypod tripod head along with a handle and an elbow joint. This setup makes it super simple to adjust the position of my key light. Plus, both LEDs are set to the same power, and with the Lume Control app, you can connect via Bluetooth, making it a breeze to tweak the power levels on the fly. The next lighting setup is what I like to call the tunnel of light. This open loop arrangement works wonders for headshots and has a softer, less dramatic vibe compared to the Rembrandt look. To set it up, I positioned a key light in front of the subject, allowing the main light to spill past their face. It's those soft edges of the light that create that lovely, gentle illumination. You can either use a simple reflector on the opposite side or, for a bit more control, set a single Panel Pro LED to a low power to softly fill in the shadow side of the face. Beauty lighting, often referred to as clamshell lighting, is a fantastic way to create a soft, flattering look for portraits. This setup involves placing one light directly in front of your subject at a slight angle and another light or reflector underneath to bounce light back up. The result is a beautiful, even glow that highlights the features whilst minimizing shadows, making it perfect for beauty shots or close-ups. It's a simple yet effective technique that really enhances your subject's facial structure and natural beauty. To set this up, I'm using a similar arrangement as before, but I've angled the Panel Pros a bit differently. To fill in the shadows under the chin, I've added another Panel Pro set to low power on the Platypod grip and base. This way, I can keep everything nice and soft while highlighting those key features. To achieve that signature Peter Hurley look, we would normally use strip boxes arranged in a triangular shape in front of the model's face. This setup gives a beautifully defined light that flatters the features and creates a fun and modern look. We can recreate this effect easily with our Platypod tools. Here's a little trick. For male models, consider turning one of the LED panels off. This creates a bit of shadow on one side of the face, adding depth and a more sculpted appearance. It's a simple adjustment that can make a big difference in the overall vibe of the portrait. But before we get to the final setup, you can help us out by hitting that subscribe button down below. It'll help this video being seen by many more people. Such as the YouTube algorithm, let's beat it together. Our last lighting setup for today is a simple twist on the Rembrandt look that I like to call the edge. The basic arrangement is the same, using 2 LED panels to create a larger key light. However, for this variation, I'll add another light behind the subject on the shadow side of the face. This creates a lovely edge light along the side of the face and shoulder, helping to separate our subject from the background. It adds shape and interest to the shadow side, giving the portrait a sophisticated vibe that really stands out. And there you have it, folks. 5 lighting setups using the Lumecube Panel Pros that deliver fantastic results, all with gear that easily fits in your backpack. Let me know in the comments down below if you want me to go through more lighting setups, and I'll happily oblige. And if you want to learn more about photography, make sure to check out my podcast, the Camera Shake Podcast, where I've talked to pros like Peter Hurley in detail about how they create their amazing images. And if you're not yet following the Camera Shake Podcast, then what the heck are you doing? Check it out on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever awesome podcasts live. You'll find all the links in the description. As always, take a snapshot of your setup or share your final shots on Instagram. If you've been experimenting with Platypod gear or try out the lighting setups we've discussed today, I want to see your creations. Make sure you tag Platypod on Instagram and use the hashtag #PostMyPlatypod. And if you like this video, we have a button specifically for you right here. Join the community over on Facebook to see what other Platypod users are up to, and ring the bell so you don't miss our regular videos. That, my friends, is all for today. Keep creating, and I'll see you next time.